In this video, we're focusing on what happens during internal and external short circuit events in a lithium-ion battery. Note that a short circuit is when an unintended low resistance circuit pathway is created that creates a very high current. Both internal and external short circuit scenarios can result in excessive discharge rates of the energy stored in a lithium-ion cell, which results in potential excessive heat generation. During a short circuit event, if the temperature crosses a certain threshold, the electrolyte may start decomposing, triggering a chain of exothermic reactions, causing a potential thermal runaway event. Now let's delve into the notable differences between an internal and external short circuit event. During an internal short circuit of a cell, the two electrode materials inside the cell are somehow internally and electronically interconnected, giving rise to high localized currents. Note that these cells are not designed to handle these high localized currents, and such a fault can lead to a potential thermal runaway event. But what causes an internal short circuit? Well, internal short circuits may occur in a lithium-ion battery due to manufacturing defects, mechanical abuse like a compressive shock, or a phenomenon known as dendrite growth. In this phenomenon, dendrites are tiny needle-like projections of metal that can grow inside a lithium-ion battery cell from an electrode through the electrolyte and can eventually cross from one electrode over to the other, causing a short circuit. Dendrites are often formed by operating a lithium-ion battery under abnormal conditions like overcharging or low temperature charging. So now let's talk about external short circuits. This is caused when the positive and negative terminals of a battery are accidentally connected via an external conductive material, like, say, a spanner or a metal tool. This results in a rapid discharge and potential thermal runaway event that can cause a fire or explosion potentially. Even if a fire event does not occur, an external short circuit can lead to irreversible damage to the battery, which affects performance. Lastly, it is important to note that with the case of an internal short circuit, the current is determined by the combined resistance of the internal connections that are causing the short circuit. So the resistance of this pathway here. For the external short circuit scenario, the current is determined by the resistance of the external circuit elements, the wiring and the connections, and the tabs and the internal cell resistance.